Hi and welcome to Hearing Dogs for Deaf People. My name's Charlotte and we are going to learn all about the exciting work of this charity. Hands up if you've got a dog at home. Well, today I am joined by this gorgeous puppy called Pepe. He's only 8 weeks old. But one day this teeny tiny pup is going to grow up to be a fully trained hearing dog and help a deaf person. Did you know that not only do dogs make great pets, but some dogs have jobs too, just like you when you're older? What kind of jobs do you think a dog can do? Dogs are very clever animals and we can teach them all sorts of special tricks. Now, dogs have an excellent sense of smell. Much better than humans, but they also have an excellent sense of hearing. They can hear really high-pitched sounds and also sounds a lot further away than what we can hear. There are some dogs that we call working dogs, and these dogs are specially trained to do a special job. Dogs are used by the police or the army to find hidden bombs and explosives, and in some really cold places like the Arctic, dogs like huskies are used to pull sleds in the snow and carry food from one place to another. And then we have dogs that help people, and these dogs are called assistance dogs. And that's what we train hearing dogs to do, to help people who are deaf or hard of hearing. Can you imagine what it must be like to live in a world of silence? Well, let's practice for 5 seconds. I want everybody to shh for just 5 seconds. Ready? Steady? Go. Well done, everybody! That was great! But we were only silent for 5 seconds. Can you imagine what it must be like to be deaf every single day? How do you think it might feel to be deaf? Let's meet 12-year-old Poppy and her hearing dog Maddy to find out a little bit more about what it's like to have a hearing loss.
Imagine if you closed your eyes, it was like that for hearing. You just like, what are you saying? I don't know. It's just like you couldn't interact with anything. Before I had Maddy, I couldn't sleep very well because I used to always get up at night and check my parents were there. If I went to talk to someone but I wouldn't have the courage to because I didn't know I couldn't hear what they were saying. I would feel very like withdrawn and just keep myself to myself.
And that's where hearing dogs come in. We want to help deaf people by training dogs to alert them to everyday sounds and danger signals. Let's go back to Poppy and find out some of those clever tricks her hearing dog Maddy can do.
The most common way she alerts me is pawing me, and that's how she alerts me. When she wakes me up, she gets her paw and sort of like pulls the cover. Hello.
Well, one day this gorgeous pup is going to grow up to be a fully trained hearing dog, just like Maddy. But of course, there's lots and lots of training to be done first. It takes weeks and weeks of hard work to train a dog like Maddy. And here at Hearing Dogs, we have lots and lots of special dog training experts who teach our dogs how to alert a deaf person to the sound of the telephone, the doorbell, and even danger signals like the smoke alarm. Have you ever been out and about and seen a dog wearing one of these special jackets? Take a look next time you're out shopping. But what does this jacket mean? What does it tell us? Have you ever wished that you were invisible for the day? Well, being deaf is often described as an invisible disability. Because we can't see deafness, strangers often can't tell if somebody is deaf or not. So by wearing this special jacket, people like you and me can see that this dog is working and that their owner has a disability, so that we can all be more aware.
I used to feel invisible because the people that we used to come up and start talking to, my mum or something, they wouldn't actually talk to me because of my hearing aid. They thought I couldn't hear. But now I have Maddy, they actually know that I can hear, and Maddy sort of made that aware, like she can hear, like a little sign pointing to my head. She can hear, like that.
Today we've met some lovable dogs and learnt more about the charity Hearing Dogs for Deaf People. We've learnt that hearing dogs alert their deaf person to sounds like the telephone ringing or a text message, the alarm clock in the morning to wake them up, a doorbell ringing when someone comes over, a fire or smoke alarm to warn them of danger. Hearing dogs also give their deaf person a sense of confidence, safety, happiness and friendship. But don't just take our word for it. Here's Poppy's mum to tell us how Maddy helps not just Poppy, but the entire family.
Maddy's had a huge positive impact on us as a family. Wherever we go, she now acts as an icebreaker between the deaf world and the hearing world. For example, she'll come shopping with us, and so many people to this day approach us. They're interested in Hearing Dogs as a charity. They're interested in how Maddy helps Poppy, and Poppy has actually approached herself, and people immediately communicate with her.
She is my ears, and I don't just think of her as a hearing dog, I think of her as my best friend.
If you'd like to find out more about our clever hearing dogs, then check out the website. There are also loads of fun ways that you can get involved, and you and your school can even fundraise for us. Now it's down to people like you raising money so that we can train more dogs, just like Pepe here, to be hearing dogs for deaf people.